Hey, it's Awesomeness Grade 24, and I will be telling you how to play during a headlight. And this game is basically, I'm telling you why it's the reason you don't play with one deck. I have another deck right here, and it's right over here, and this is the reason you don't play with, for 8 players, don't play with one deck. I'm just doing this for demo. But you want to play with 2 decks for 5, and up to 10. I wouldn't suggest 11 or 12, but you could play it, but you just have way less cards. And some cards, some may have more, and some may have less. It doesn't really matter. If it's around the same number, it's okay. Because in this game, there's dices. This one has Q, King, and Jack, a running deer, a car, and then the deer in the headlights. And then this deck is the middle deck, and it's blue. 6, deer, 9, 7, 8, 10, 9. Where is it? Deer. The highlight. This one has a deer in the headlight. So the beige, blue, and then the other one is red, and it has a 5, a 2, 3, 1, which is the ace, 4, and 5, and a deer in the headlight. So the base one's the best one. So now I'm going to explain the game. So 1 goes first. So if you're playing with 8, but if you play with 1 to 4, you can use 1 deck. But the game will be slower. So you roll your dice. And since I have 3 and 9 and a deer in the headlight, so you look at your menu and you see you have 1 number and 1 deer in the headlight. 2 numbers and 1 deer in the headlight. So the first player gets rid of. So it goes to the center pile, but they get to only choose 3 or 9. And if they can't go, they pass it to another player. No penalties in this one. And since they don't have any, so it goes to the next player. The next player rolls it. Oops, I just bought the counter. And that's the running deer. So 6, 4, and the running deer. So you go into your menu, and all cards that roll the number is plus. Cards from our hand and pass it to another and center pile. All cards roll in plus up to all the numbers. So 6 and 4, you think it's 10, but that's not the case. So anything that's other cards from the number roll, not plus those 2 numbers, 6 and 10. No, that's not how you do it. It's any cards that at 6 or up to 4, you get to pass. You get to put to the center of the pile, or anything that 6 and 4. So you get rid of all your 6s and 4s and any of the colors and goes to the center pile, which I'm going to use here. And so this guy's out already. No, he's not. Never mind. No, he's not. But he got rid of his 6s and 4s and it goes to the center pilot and he's gonna get no, he's gonna get rid of his jacks because they're the same amount of points as a king. But he has 2 of them, so he gets to roll. So now it's the third player. And it's a deer and a headlight plus 2 numbers. And it goes into the center pile. And he chooses 6. And it's the 4th player. And it's not rolling very well. And it's the same, so and he passed because he has nothing with those ones, so he has to pass. So then he goes to the next player, and he really tries to stay running there. So he 6 for any 2. He doesn't have any, so he gets to put that one any cards with 2 in it because it's any of any number. You don't have the 2 numbers roll because it's a running deer, not deer in a headlight, so he gets rid of that too. Okay, and then roll again. And it's the same thing for this guy. He has 110, and he has no 5, so he gets to choose which card that he's gonna. So he's gonna choose a 7. He has 2 of them. And that's it. And then the next player rolls. And gets the same thing. Well, not the same thing, but the same idea. And since he has no note that he has 1 5, so it goes to the center pile. So then he rolls. And this one we haven't seen yet. It's a car, a deer in a headlight, and a number. And with that, it says a number, a deer, and a... Sorry. 1 number, 1 deer and a headlight. So all cars matching the number roll plus any cars that adds up to the number roll. So in this one, it's any cards that roll up to the number 10, you pass it to any player you want. If you have 2, it's the same. So, but if you, so he's gonna pass it to this guy, the second player. And then that's his turn. And it goes back to the beginning. And it goes that straight forward to the end. And so now he has this is a 6, 4, and 15. So this goes into the center. Sorry, but this thing over here. And that goes in the center. And since this adds up to no, sorry. That's not right. It's just 4. And he has a 4, so he gets rid of that, and that's all for that one. Now you go with the second guy first. It's a deer in a headlight, so he gets to pass any card he wants to any player. And he's gonna pass that one down to this one. So, and then oh wait. Oh, sorry, no, he has to, since 2 was added up, and he has something with 2, so he can't use that. No penalize. And this one is 812, so that one's out. So it goes like that. That's all he has. So this next player just goes straight forward to the end. This is and keeps going like this. Oh, he has a king. Until someone wins. It goes like this till someone wins out. This is... Since this guy has none, so the non-playing, all the non-people can play onto this guy. Like this, for example. So anything that has a king at 2, so this guy has a 2, this guy has a 10, and king. So any of the cards that are rolled, since this player can't go, number 6. And these two people throw out their 10. So yeah. And so it's the next player after that. Okay. So then this player can't go, so everyone throws the aces and 8s to this player. Yes, you can beat at the same time. And then the jacks go to this player, the jacks go to this player. What is, no, that's all. So then, since number 1 player is done and he's out, so he wins the game. But the other, so there's others, and so then he's done. So then the other players count their score, which is, this is 9, 3, 4. 4 is 8. Sorry, so 2 player has 9, 13 plus 4, which is 17, 20. So he has 20, and then this player has 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 3 has 22, 12, 5. And since the kings are 10, and with 7 having 16, 17, 18, 19, and then 8 has 20, I'm just gonna there, so then yeah, then 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 78, 80, 90. Yeah, so to say that this player, for example, has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 69, 71, 72, 73. And this has 16, 19, 20, 30, 40, 54. So then he's last, and so whoever is the loser is whoever reaches 100, 500 points first is the loser. Or the 8 rounds is done. So the 10 rounds are done. So whoever is 500 points, or and that's it for me. Awesomeness Greats out. Bye bye.